Hi, my name is Random Tuesday, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own Hecate from Lore Olympus cosplay look. And of course, this is relevant for kind of any character that uses body paint or similar sort of makeup look. I also have some other videos and cosplay tutorials and resources that you can check out on my channel. I think there's going to be a link up in the corner over here. And of course, head over to my website, randomtuesday.com, where you can get other resources, tutorials, and cosplay information over there. With that, let's get started. I start by putting in my colored contacts before I apply any makeup, mostly because I'm bad at putting in contacts without making my eyes water and thus ruining my makeup. The contacts I'm using are the Princess Pinky Cosplay Mad Hatter contacts from Pinky Paradise. You can find a link to those ones down below. Next, I apply an all-over base of blue body paint. For this look, I'm using Kryolan Aqua Color in blue, and the number is G82. I apply it using a latex makeup sponge. You just need to get it a little bit wet to activate the makeup, or you can also use a brush as well. There are lots of options when it comes to body paint. For this look, I chose to use a water-based one, mostly for the ease of application and also removal. While it's less durable than an alcohol-based makeup would be, it will be way easier to wash off. I also prefer water-based makeup to cream-based makeups, which have a tendency of just kind of rubbing off on everything no matter how much you set them. The aqua colors will rub off, but only if they get wet, so they're a little bit better in that sense. You'll find the makeup goes on pretty thinly, so you'll want to do several layers. I start with a quick base layer and then sponge on the later layers for better precision and more coverage. Next, I add some contouring to create dimension. For the darker shade, I'm using a dark blue eyeshadow, and I'm adding shading below my cheekbones, the side of my nose, under my jawline, and at my temples. The trick is really just lots and lots of blending to make the edges soft and more natural. Next, for the highlighter, I'm using AOA Wonder Baked Highlighter in Cloud, and I'm applying it to my cheekbones, chin, nose bridge, brow lines, and my collarbones. Next up is the eyes. I start with a base primer. I like to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which helps the rest of the colors I apply on top of it really pop and also stick to my eyelid. On my eyelid, I'm using a base color in a bright blue. It's a Urban Decay makeup, but at this point, I've depotted all of my makeup into palettes, so I don't actually know exactly which one it was. For the outer V, I'm using a dark blue, although a slightly lighter navy than I used for the shade on my contouring. On the brow bone, I am applying a very pale blue eyeshadow. To add the impression of kind of the all-over yellow eyes that Hecate has, I'm just using some goldish yellow eyeshadow on the inner corner of my eye and along that bottom lash line and top lash line. And then because I can, I'm adding some glitter just below the eyes and on the top of the cheekbones. This is the Pop Color Pressed Glitter in Hungry Ghost. Next, I apply liquid eyeliner to the upper lid and slightly below the lash line on the lower lid to give the impression of slightly bigger eyes. Then, if you can and you want to be adventurous, I do a tight line, which is the underline on that upper lash, which, as you can see here, can sometimes result with getting eyeliner in your eye. Next, on the lower lash line above that eyeliner, I add some light colored eyeshadow to really expand the appearance of the eye and make it look bigger. Finally, I finished the look off with mascara, but of course you could also add fake lashes if you feel so inclined. For the eyebrows, I start by outlining the desired brow shape. I went with kind of a square look, using a black eyebrow pencil, or an eyeliner also works. Then fill it in using your pencil, and go over the eyebrow that you've just filled in using a matching black eyeshadow. You can, if you want, darken them further like I did using a cream makeup over the top of that, which in this case is just a Ben Nye cream makeup. And finally, I set that cream makeup with just a dab of more matching eyeshadow. For the lips, I start by lining them using a navy lip liner, or in this case, technically an eyeliner. It's the LA Colors Navy Eyeliner Pencil. Then I apply my main lip color, and this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Moscow. And finally, for a little bit of extra shine, I finish off with some lip gloss. The last step is completing my makeup look with a finishing spray. I'm using Ben Nye Final Seal, which when it's dry will help the makeup prevent it from smudging or rubbing, and will give it kind of a little bit of waterproofing. And finally, I put on my wig cap and my wig, and the magic is complete. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. As always, you can check out my website, randomtuesday.com, for more tutorials and resources. You can also check out the other videos on my YouTube for more cosplay tutorials, general information, and so on. And of course, like and subscribe for that sweet, sweet algorithm-y goodness. And as always, you can check me out live on twitch.tv/randomtuesday, where I work on cosplays, I do makeup tests, and I'm always happy to answer questions. And as always, thank you to each and every one of my patrons over on Patreon who make videos and cosplays like this a reality. If you're able to do so, any monthly amount is truly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching.